Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for pressing play. Today, we're talking the U.S. Supreme Court, North Korea, and tax reform. Plus, WeWork, Airbnb, and the Grammys. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Wednesday, November 29th. Today's episode is brought to you by Soul Organics. Soul Organics is all about luxury organic sheets and bedding. They're fair trade certified and they're really comfortable sheets. So I just found out the deal they're offering you, the Newsworthy listeners, is the best deal they've ever offered. Even better than Black Friday and Cyber Monday discounts they were just offering everyone else. So take advantage of 40% off, free shipping, and 2 free candles. I put a link on thenewsworthy.com, so go there and use the promo code ERICA40. Okay, you ready for the news? Let's do this. Let's start today talking about your cell phone and whether police should be able to search your cell phone records without a warrant. That's the big topic today for the U.S. Supreme Court. Should police be able to search smartphone data like the records that track your location? Some say no. They point to the Fourth Amendment that protects you from unreasonable searches. But the Wall Street Journal reports other courts have said records from your smartphone are fair game. That when the info is available to anyone else, like your phone company, you don't actually get to claim it's private. We'll see what the U.S. Supreme Court decides, so stay tuned. By the way, guess what this specific case is based on? Yahoo Finance says it's an armed robber named Timothy Carpenter convicted of stealing, wait for it, cell phones. Really. He took them from Radio Shack and T-Mobile. Now he argues it was illegal for prosecutors to use his cell phone location as evidence. Today, President Trump will give a speech about what he calls the need for tax cuts and reforms. So, where does the tax reform situation stand right now? Well, a panel for the Senate passed the latest Senate tax bill, and it means the full Senate could vote as soon as today to be able to keep debating this bill and make some changes to it, and then eventually vote again. Things are looking more promising for this to pass. Remember, the House passed its own version, so the House and the Senate will eventually need to agree on the same version. Here we go again. North Korea just launched another ballistic missile. Cue the tension. It's been a couple of months now since the last missile launch, and CNN reports this one shows longer range than ever before. The U.S. condemned the launch. The president said, quote, "We will take care of it." P.S. Hawaii is testing its nuclear warning sirens later this week. The New York Times reports the system was put in place back in the day around the Cold War. Now, for the first time since then, Hawaii will get it back up and running just in case. The test will happen once a month starting Friday. And now it's back to one. There's now only one boss at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, known as the CFPB. The Wall Street Journal reports the judge chose President Trump's pick. His name is Mick Mulvaney. Remember, there was some confusion when Trump chose Mulvaney, and the guy who used to have the job chose someone else to take the lead. They both thought they had the right to take over, and so it went to court. The judge took the president's side. But just because Mulvaney takes over for now, this actually might not be over. It sounds like there will be an appeal. And Mulvaney is still only a temp until the U.S. Senate confirms a permanent leader. That's a process that could take months. Wells Fargo is making some changes. The bank is getting out of the personal insurance business altogether. Reuters reports it used to have auto, homeowners, renters, and umbrella insurance, but apparently that part of the business wasn't doing much for them. So they're saying goodbye to it. And remember, Wells Fargo has had some struggles lately. For example, the big scandal where employees created fake bank accounts for customers to reach sales goals. All right, other things people may be talking about today. 2 companies that get you out of the house, where you'll actually see other people face to face. Now those 2 companies are joining forces. Wired reports WeWork will buy Meetup. WeWork is all about co-working spaces. Meetup is all about building communities around passions and activities in person. So why the merge? Well, Wired reports it could help WeWork if more people use WeWork spaces for their meetup groups. It'll expose WeWork to more people. And Meetup likes it because it's been facing some fierce competition from things like Facebook groups. You can now split the bill of your Airbnb and not have to rely on your friends' promises that they'll pay you back. TechCrunch says the new payment splitting tool works with up to 16 people. Well, this isn't great. Some Mac computers are at risk of an intruder. TechCrunch says it specifically affects Macs running the latest version of High Sierra. It seems that anyone that has access to your computer can then log into your account by putting the word root in the username field. And once they're in, they have control. They can make changes to security measures or change your settings, you name it. So guard your computer until this is fixed. Apple is apparently aware and is working on that fix. In the meantime, you can set a password for a root account. Apple has the instructions to do that. I'll link to it in today's show notes on thenewsworthy.com. Facebook may demand a selfie from you. Wired reports the company is using it as a way to make sure you are you and not just a bot, or to fight against suspicious activity. Facebook says the picture that you have to give to sign in will be used for verification, and then it will be deleted from the servers. And if you don't do it, you may not be able to sign in. Instagram seems to be testing out some potential new features. The Next Web says a regram button may make it easier to repost someone else's post. It may also allow you to use GIFs in your Instagram stories and to archive some of your stories as well. And wait, there's more. How about a closest friends list? Plus an add coffee button, but no one's really sure what that one means. Again, these are all just tests, TBD if there'll be permanent new features for everyone. Nominations for the 2018 Grammy Awards have now been announced. So, Jay-Z got the most nominations with 8. He's already won 21 Grammys, by the way. Kendrick Lamar and Bruno Mars also lead the way with 7 and 6 nominations. Rolling Stone has the full list and says this will be the 60th anniversary of the Grammys. The Verge reports the people nominated are more diverse than ever before. Despacito is the first Spanish-language song to be nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. And every lead artist in the running for Record of the Year is a person of color. The Verge says it may be thanks to a change in how members vote for the Grammys. This year, they could finally vote online. Because think about it, if you're a traveling musician, you may not be at home to get the ballot in the mail. And that's it. You are all caught up for your Wednesday. Be sure to subscribe, and you know I appreciate those reviews. If you get value out of this, please do leave a review on iTunes or wherever you listen. And remember, you can always go to thenewsworthy.com and click episodes. If you want to read more about any of today's stories, you'll see all the links right there for you. The Newsworthy is ready every day, Monday through Friday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll chat again tomorrow. Have a great day.